Hey guys, I have been putting off making a video for the last week because I haven't really found enough time to record what I wanted to and do what I wanted to. And I've been reading this book lately. It's called The Last Apprentice. I don't know if you can see the cover. Yeah, it's a really good book. The author is Joseph Delany. I think that's how you say it. Delany. I don't know. But it's a really good book. He's a really good author, actually. He he's written, I think, a lot of books. This is the first time reading any of his stuff. This book was not recommended to me. I was just in the library looking and looking at books, and I find apprentice stuff actually very entertaining and very fun to actually read. And I love reading, as you know, and I try to read as much as I can, and I couldn't get enough of this book. So guess what I did? I got the next book in the series. I made it a personal goal of mine to read this entire series. Okay, now I'm gonna get to the pros and the cons of this book, which aren't really many. Okay, let's do this. The pros to this book. That's what I'm gonna start off with. I'm gonna start off with the pros. If you don't know what pros are, um, please, you're killing me if you don't know what pros are. Pros are the good stuff about this book. All the good things that I liked about it, everything that I found extremely awesome. Okay, here we go. Number one, the detail in the storytelling is amazing. The way the author writes everyone's parts is amazing. I feel like I'm not reading it, this is actually happening. It's that intense. You're there, and it makes you feel like it's you. It's like it's you in the story. That's what I like in books. If a book can make me feel like I'm the one in the story, I feel so much better reading it. It makes it really stay in my head. And if it doesn't, I picture that I am. Because I like to be, I like to think of myself as a person in here. Sometimes, and sometimes I don't. It's just depending on the book and the time that I read the book in. And I really like this series. I really like this series so far. I'm halfway through the second book, which is really amazing. um, this one is Revenge of the Witch. I'm not gonna tell you anything about it because I do not like spoilers. It's an awesome book. I do recommend it for anyone that's into magic. There's not a lot of magic, but there's some magic. Anyone who's into magic, witches, creatures, spirits, um, people who deal with them, ghost hunters. Fucking, it's awesome. I'm sorry I cursed. I'm gonna edit that out. Um, this is awesome. This is a good book. Please, if you do ever get a chance, go to your school library, go to your local library, read this book. Read this book. It's really, really good. I recommend it. Out of a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a strong 8. Very strong 8. That's just me. I'm very picky with what I read, and I'm sorry to say it, but I judged the book on its cover. This time, I judged it on its cover, and I was not mistaken. I was not let down. It's an amazing book. Please read it. Really, really good. Now the cons. I didn't want to do this because I only had a few, I had like 1 or 2 really, that really, really bugged me. The first one is personal. Nothing to do with the book. The book is amazing by itself. Nothing to do with it. Me, he says ma'am. For mom. Meaning mom, he says ma'am. Not, like, I don't know how to explain it. Let me see. I gotta edit all this shit out. He says ma'am. He says ma'am. Excuse me. And it kind of messed me up a bit in the beginning, but it wasn't so much that I didn't stop. I didn't stop reading. I love this book. And the second one, if you see in the channel in art, okay, look, that's his right hand. That is his right hand. If you see, right-handed, he's walking. in the story, it says that he's left-handed and he's always carrying it in his left hand. That cane, supposed to be in his left hand. That got to me. That's really bad. I don't like that. If you're gonna tell me it's gonna be in his left hand, let it be in his left hand. Don't put it over here. You understand? And I didn't like that. That's the first thing that pissed me off after I read the first 2 chapters. He's a lefty. Everyone that does this job is a lefty. And he has it in his fucking right hand. In his right hand. That pissed me off. I'm sorry, but this is the biggest con I had with the book. You fucked up the description. I'm sorry. Whoever did the art fucked up the description. Just that little part. Everything else is solid. Solid. Read the book. I love it. I'm pretty sure you guys will. And yeah, it's really, really good. I love you guys. You're awesome. Stay awesome. And read a book. I'm just playing. Stay you. I will see you guys on Wednesday.